I don't think any of us can sit here and say with any degree of certainty that our common human future is democratic. I think all of us can count moments over the past 2 years in which we thought that maybe history is not an arrow flying forward in more or less straight fashion. Perhaps the arc of justice does not, the arc of history does not bend toward justice, but as my friend and colleague at the Atlantic, Ta-Nehisi Coates, has argued, that the moral arc bends toward chaos. Perhaps there's no arc at all. Perhaps humans just toggle back and forth forever between sets of bad ideas. Perhaps people, even American people, don't fully venerate the ideas that undergird our democratic experiment. And then what I'm going to do is try to provide you very quickly with a partial set of reasons why the democratic arc may be bending back on itself. First, the United States and Israel. Both countries have maintained their status as democracies for a very long time, one obviously for much longer than the other. American democracy has traditionally been more extolled and venerated more than Israel's, though it must be said in fairness that Israel has maintained its democratic norms inside the Green Line for many years while surviving in a particularly ruthless and unforgiving part of the world. America is blessed with Canada and Mexico as neighbors. Yes, Mexico as a neighbor. Israel would kill for a Mexico. Israel's had no such luck in choosing such neighbors. Both countries, Israel and the United States, are today under threat. They are, particularly in the case of Israel, they're under threat from the outside, but the threats from within are many. Anti-democratic forces in both countries are working assiduously on two fronts simultaneously to weaken the structures and behaviors associated with democratic rule. In both countries, these forces are arguing for changes in the laws and regulations that protect the independence of their judiciaries, the independence and vitality of their free press, the separation of church and state, or synagogue and state in the case of Israel, and the principle of robust legislative oversight. In both countries, though, these attempts to undermine the law have mainly failed to date. Where these forces are having far greater success is in the undermining of democratic norms. These are the unwritten rules and customs that we agree to honor, the voluntary restraints on our own behaviors and the behaviors of our leaders that serve the interest of consensual governance, social cohesion, and civil disagreement.